Hello MTJGD peers, it is Lisa Pivoteau here with a Financial Friday morsel. Now I'm reaching out because there were several questions that you all had about certain categories of finance, and sticking in the mold of our March audit so that we don't get too overwhelmed, I wanted to touch on a couple of those questions because I wasn't here last Friday, so I would love to give that to you today. So the first thing is where do I put that expense? So things like in dues and subscriptions, what do you put there? Well, if I have any ASCAP dues, licensing fees, subscriptions to services of any kind, not my software, but subscriptions to certain apps, that kind of thing. Magazine subscriptions go there for me. If I belong to certain clubs, my dues go there. So I really try to make sure I keep in the right frame of mind and I just stay consistent. And I think that's what's really the most important thing to take away from this is not necessarily, some people can put certain expenses in one category and others put it in another. But as long as you inside of your business stay consistent, that is what's really important. And it has to speak to your mind. So for instance, another distinction was software versus classroom expenses. So do you keep your Zoom membership inside of classroom expenses because you use Zoom inside the classroom? If you can justify that, go for it. Otherwise, I put my Zoom, I put my QuickBooks, I put my Pipedrive, I put my CRM, all in computer program / software. But if you don't have that category and you want to keep some of those other pieces of resources, tools that you use inside the classroom and classroom expense, that's fine too. Just make sure you keep it in the same place. Like I said, consistency is very important. Last but not least, what goes in office supplies? Now here, a little bit of the tax accountant geek comes out in me, because if you are not really clear, you may or may not know that meals and entertainment as generalized expenses are only 50% deductible. So if you don't talk to your accountant and you don't have a really great relationship with them, they're going to take the entire thing and assume that it's 50%. However, if you have a meals expense that's for your entire staff, like after recital, or for an entire staff meeting that you offer to everyone, and it is during a meeting time, that is 100% deductible. So I'm just giving you that little tiny morsel in your mind because you may or may not be getting full benefit of your expenses because they're generalizing and bucketing all of those meals and entertainment. Always talk to your active CPA because I'm recovering and rules continue to change over and over with the IRS. But that's a little whisper to you that you might be getting more benefit if you categorize meals and entertainment into a 50% deductible line and a 100% deductible line for those special experiences that you are offering to the entire staff. Woo, that is a lot to take in. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about the fact that some of you want my worksheet. Don't forget, it's in your SOU materials. And otherwise, if you think that you need something different that I didn't really know what that was, please tag me here in Facebook because I'm super happy to help and I cannot wait for our next month call, this April's call, because man, oh man, it's going to be fun and you're getting so good at doing finances. So do something financial today because that's really fun. It's Friday. Bye.